Welcome to Link Up, the ultimate matchmaking playground where vibes meets values. I'm the Fiona Davis, your favorite matchmaker and Cupid's most skillful archer, always ready to aim. I'm super excited to announce my guest for today because she's my girl, an insider, a friend of the family, if you know what I mean. She's a queen who wears many hats and slays all of them effortlessly. She's a creative, she's a fashion entrepreneur, and the Wedding Police's very own host, Missnessa.
That's
Hi,
an intro,
darling,
Fiona.
right? Tell me you like that.
Thank you so much. I love it. I absolutely love it.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to it, baby. Thank you very much.
Are you excited to be on the show? Because I'm so excited to have you.
Absolutely. So I've seen a few episodes and I've always kind of wanted to be on the show. So I'm excited. Hopefully we find someone to match today.
Are you ready to be a Cupid?
Yes, please.
Have you ever done this before? Have you ever match-made anyone?
Have I? So fun fact, I used to be on radio and on my show we used to try and get people to pair up and stuff. I don't know if they ever got together, if I'm being honest, because nobody came back with feedback.
Okay.
But yeah, so I have kind of done this before.
Okay.
So this should be
Has
interesting.
anyone tried to match-make you before?
All my aunties.
Oh, yeah?
Actually, squash that. All my family members, but they haven't succeeded. But
You haven't
it is what
succeeded
it is.
or the matchmaking didn't work out. Which is it?
You know how people just feel like because you look alike or because you're both Igbo, then suddenly all your values must align. But there's so much more when it comes to matchmaking, which is why I'm curious to see if we can actually find a match here today.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a lot more that goes into it.
Okay, now let's dive in then.
Okay.
So, entry one is from Kiki. Hey, I'm Kiki, 26. I'm based in Lagos. This might sound weird, but I don't want a tall guy. I'm 5'2" and I want someone close to my height. I'm tired of standing on my toes to kiss someone, tired of hugging belly buttons. Give me a short king that can dance, communicate, and dress. I want small love, cute love. My friends think I'm crazy, but I said what I said. Okay, Kiki.
Listen, justice for short kings. I'm all for it.
Right?
Kiki, I
This is
pray
such-
she finds them. This is the first time. because
Exactly.
Even
Such an
short girls
interesting.
don't watch short guys. Do you know that? So for her to actually say this, I really like that. I really like that. So let's see if
This
we
is
find
such
her
an
a match.
interesting entry
Yeah.
because everybody's going for I want the tall, dark, handsome.
Yeah.
That's like the stereotype.
I like it.
So
I
what
like
comes to your mind? What comes to your mind when you hear this entry, Kiki's entry?
So she sounds fun. I like the way she's put the words together. She clearly knows what she wants as well. So I'm kind of hoping that there's someone out there. Kiki, we're going to find you a match.
Yes, Kiki. I really want to find you someone. 'Cause
I hope we
this
find
is-
her a match.
This is so
yeah.
dynamic.
Yeah,
This is actually
it
so
sounds
dynamic.
interesting.
Okay, let's get into it. Entry 2 is from Ruth. Ruth says, I am Ruth, 27, Port Harcourt babe, and I'm saying this with my chest. I'm not sharing a man with anyone. Not his main babe, not his it's complicated ex, not his mommy. Now, if you don't have the capacity for exclusivity, keep it moving. I want my own man. I'm clingy, jealous, and yes, I check phones occasionally, especially if you give me reason to. But I love hard and I show up. So if you're looking for something real, link me up.
Okay. I'm not for checking phones though. It's giving trust issues.
Yeah, it's definitely giving.
It's giving trust issues.
From everything she said, it means she's definitely been with somebody who gave her issues.
Yeah,
because she says,
you
"Oh, not
can-
his mommy, not his." She's not interested in being the main babe where they're
you
sides.
can tell there's some trauma there. And from past experience, she just doesn't want, she wants someone who's exclusively for her, which there's nothing wrong with wanting that to be
course,
fair, because that's
of
how it's
course.
supposed to be. So another interesting entry, I don't know. So I don't think she said a lot about herself. So that's what I'm a bit worried about. Away from saying what you don't want, what do you want? And I think when you're sending your entries, it's very important to also state a bit about yourself.
True.
So if I was listening in, then I know, okay, you know what, this sounds like a girl for me. So that's what I'm a bit worried if we're going to
True
get a
that.
match for her.
True
But
that.
let's see. You never know.
Yeah.
You never know. Yeah.
She says she's clingy, she's jealous, and she checks phones.
Checks phones, yeah.
Have you ever checked a man's phone?
No, I have not.
Never,
But
ever,
I have
ever?
had my phone cloned. I've had an ex that cloned my phone. And I only found out I think I found out like several months later.
Wow.
So it was interesting because like he would ask me, and he used to sleep over once in a while. So I always thought he had my password, and that was how he was able to know certain things on my phone and ask me in the morning. But then when I wasn't chatting on WhatsApp with certain people and the conversations were now email, and he was asking about the emails, I'm like, okay, this is weird. because this wasn't WhatsApp. So how did you know there was an email there? And then eventually I confronted him and he did say that, yes, there's some app thing, apparently you have to pay for it because that's an intentional man.
Girl, you must have been giving him headaches because why is he cloning your for
but
it?
I think, so to be fair, in his defense, I think that if you worry that your partner might be stepping out, chances are they are.
Were you stepping out, girl?
I wasn't stepping up, but I was chatting with people.
Okay.
I was chatting with people. Nothing flirtatious or anything, but like I was engaging in conversations with other people and stuff. So I guess he maybe kind of felt like maybe I was distracted to a certain extent, and then just wanted to find out. But I feel like if you had asked me, it would have been better than actually cloning. Do you know what it is to clone someone's phone?
It's a lot, girl.
Everything I can see on my
Every
phone, you can
single
see. And I had no idea. So we'll go to bed happy, kiss, kiss, good night. And then in the morning, I hear, so who's Charles? I'm like, what do you mean who's Charles? Like, I'm so confused because I'm like, where did that come from? But then remember, because he's cloned the phone, he has so much information that
Every
you don't
single
even know
thing.
what he knows and what he doesn't know. So yeah, there's some scary times.
How long did it take before you found out?
I think maybe about 4 to 5 months.
Wow. Did the
Or when
relationship
he
continue?
told me eventually. It did continue, but then it was a bit, you know, when you carry on with a relationship, but you kind of know that it's done. Mentally, you know it's done because there's no trust. Literally no trust. If I'm on the phone, he's like standing close by, who are you on the phone with? I kind of had to put my phone on speaker, so you know it's my sister. It's just a lot.
It's like you're doing too much
Yeah, it's
to
just a lot.
compensate
And
for
then
the
they're
fact
asking
that
me for passwords now. I think both of us should have just walked away at the time. But we kind of felt like, okay, you know what, maybe we could just fight for this, but there's nothing to fight for, to be honest.
well, to be fair, I think it would have been possible to walk through it, but it would have been a lot. It would be very draining because you're consistently
a
trying
lot.
to reassure.
So the reason why it's difficult to walk through that kind of situation is because I wanted to confront him for invasion of my privacy, but he felt like, why were you doing it in the first place? So I never got that.
Right. There was never remorse from his end.
Exactly. To him, it's like, this is a greater offense and you're trying to be defensive. I'm not trying to be defensive, but if we were in court, to be fair, you can't even use that in court.
And technically, you weren't actually stepping out.
Yeah. So you can't even, so it's not like you saw anything that made you feel like, you know, oh my goodness, she's broken my heart. No, it wasn't that deep. And if you saw anything that made you feel uncomfortable, you could have just left as well. So if you choose to stay, it's better we actually have a conversation than. So he never just felt like the invasion of privacy thing was a problem. He felt like, yeah, but you stepped out, you're talking to other people, you're chatting with people, you're supposed to be in a relationship, and da da da. So I feel like once you're not able to agree on that, then there's no point walking through anything.
Okay. So you're basically team no checking phones.
Yeah, don't check anyone's phone. I'm not checking. Listen, if I'm in a marriage, in a relationship, if I ever get to a point where I need to check my partner's phone, then I probably am looking for a reason to leave. Because I
you
don't
will
know if
always
I'm
find something.
Yes, I don't know if I'm mentally ready to see what's on the phone. So I'd rather, if I felt some type of way with my partner, say for instance, we're sat here together and then he's moving away to answer a call. I'll follow him, eh? Baby who's calling us. Babe who's calling us, right? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I'd rather in that moment confront it than when you're sleeping, grab your phone and be like stripping through. No,
To be fair, I have done that before. And
how did it end?
oh, it didn't end well. It ended.
Of course.
It ended because you're going to find something.
It would end in tears.
So I'm just like, oh my goodness, never again.
Yeah,
I do not have the capacity for that anymore.
Too much. So I don't advise anyone to do that. So I worry. When she said that, you can tell that she's definitely gone through quite a bit. She doesn't want a mommy's boy. She doesn't want to share anyone. Maybe she was the accidental side chick.
It is valid, but it does sound like she's got trauma. She's got some healing.
Yeah. But I also feel like if you're looking for a new relationship, you need to move past whatever you've gone through. When you do get into the relationship or when you're caught in or talking stage, pay attention to the signs. But then don't say, this is what I don't want. Say what you do want so that you're attracting that energy rather than,
things.
I'm going to check your phone. I don't want a mommy's boy. Do you get what I'm saying? It was a bit too on the negative and not too much on the positive. So I'm a bit worried. So we'll see.
True that. Take notes, guys, for your next entries. Okay, we're going to go on a quick break. And when we come back, we'll dive right into some of the other entries we've got. Welcome back. You're still watching Link Up. I'm Fiona Davis, your favorite matchmaker, and I've got Vanessa in the building. So right before the break, we looked at Kiki and Ruth's entry. Kiki is a short queen who's also looking for a short king. And then we've got Ruth who don't wants to share her man, as it should be though. But yeah, and just in case you're open to your woman checking your phone occasionally, you're open to that much accountability, then yeah. So if you feel any of these girls, any of these people are the one for you, you like what you're hearing so far, send us your entry, link up at weddingchannelafrica.com, and we've got you covered. All right, girl, are you ready for the third entry?
Yes, let's go.
Okay, so the third one is from Zeno. Hi, I'm Zeno, 25, and I've never been in a serious relationship. I've had situationships, talking stages, entanglements, but nothing real. So now I want to try intentional love. The only issue is I get bored quickly and I overthink sweet text. So if you call me handsome more than 3 times, I might assume you're trying to butter me up for something. But if you're witty, emotionally intelligent, and can handle a little emotional chaos until we get it right, I'm absolutely down. I don't care much for looks. Okay, what do you think about Zeno?
So I was going to say at the start when he said he's never had a serious relationship, he's been in situationships, because he's a guy, I'm assuming,
It is a guy.
I was going to say, Zeno, you're the problem. But then he went further and said, you know what, I'm trying to give intentional love a try. So yeah, I mean, let's cut him some slack. It does happen. There's times when you play around and as you get older, you feel like, you know what, I feel a bit empty.
Something real.
I want something a bit more real. What I do, let me see. What do I think about his entry? I think we could find him a match though.
Yeah, I think so.
Because he did say he's not about the looks. For him, it's more about the wits. He wants to have conversation, stimulate me. Don't be, hey, handsome. Don't be patronizing. I hate that as well, to be fair. I feel like you need to get to... So there's a few steps you take before the endearing names and things like that.
Oh my goodness, completely.
Yeah, so don't just meet me and
go from
hey,
0 to 100.
Hey, love, hey. I think it's a bit too much, and it comes off a bit pretentious. I would definitely think it's
fake.
Yes,
you're pretending.
And I would just feel like you do that with every other lady. So I need to see that. It also shows the growth and measures how close you guys get in a relationship. So start by calling me, hi Vanessa, hey V, hey you. Hey boo.
Yeah, it's gradual. Hey babe.
No,
before I get to my
love. Not hello dear right off the bat. No. So I'm with him with the don't go hey handsome 3 times. Have an actual conversation. Don't ask me if I've eaten 5 times in the day. Talk to me, stimulate me, and then
and basically have capacity to be able to deal with the fact that
I think Zeno's on the right track.
Yeah, I like his entry. Even though I'm like, okay, why have you never been in you've been in situationships, sucking stages, entanglement. It feels like a lot going on. Okay, so the 4th entry is from Melissa. She says, hi, I'm Melissa, a 27-year-old writer based in Lagos. I'm looking for love that's consistent and not mediocre. I've had my heart broken a couple of times and now I'm struggling with a bit of trust issues, but I still believe in love. I like my men tall, dark, and adventurous. I may have a thing for Yoruba men too. Link me up with a man who has it in him to be with just one woman, isn't afraid of vulnerability, and is intelligent. I give my all and I just want that reciprocated. Dating in Lagos has been the ghetto. Girl, I can relate to that. What do you think about Melissa?
You know, it's so sad because I'm just hearing most of the ladies keep repeating the same thing of, I want a guy who's down to be with one lady. Guys, what are we doing? What are we doing in Lagos?
These streets are the ghetto.
For you to include that in your entry, it means you are seeing shaggy.
Exactly.
Like, yeah, you have seen, like, why are guys double dating now?
I don't get it,
blame
though.
social media, to be fair, because I feel like I feel like guys just feel like they have so many options.
I know there's that, but I don't think that the availability of options mean you have to try out everything. I'm not trying out everything. So why are you doing that?
Guys, this is to you guys. Please help us understand you,
exactly.
Man.
What's going on?
Because we have so many women here, and they all want pretty much the same thing. Yeah. And,
they just want
she said,
love,
you know what, I'm ready to give my all. I just want someone who's ready to be with one person. We can build together, all of that. So yeah, she sounds like a sweetheart. Melissa, what's her name? Melissa? Okay. So Kiki, Melissa, Ruth. Yeah. Interesting. And Zeno.
And then Zeno. Okay. One guy so far.
Okay. All right.
Have you ever had your heart broken? Have they served you breakfast, like hot breakfast?
Not really.
Not really? Really, girl?
Really. I don't think so.
Oh, so you've been the one serving the breakfast?
No, not necessarily. So I just feel like So I'm not one of those people. I feel like, yes, in the moment it would hurt and stuff, but I'm not one of those people that believes that every talking stage is supposed to lead to marriage. I feel like talking stage is kind of like how you go for interviews. We need to have certain conversations. I need to find out more about you. So sometimes talking stage can take anything from 2 weeks to 2 months. Do you get what I'm saying? Depending on how much information I'm able to get from you in that time. So
pause right there. So you think the standard time frame for an ideal talking stage is 2 weeks to 2 months?
And I'm saying it depends. So it depends on how frequent you talk. Not everybody believes you should talk every single day. Remember, if you
that's even ideal for a talking stage.
So if you're talking to multiple people at the same time, you can't be speaking to them every day. Let's be honest, you can't. I'm talking not every day, could be every 2 days, every 3 days. We had a date today, we speak another 2 days.
I'm not going to take you seriously. I'm sorry. You're never going to cross that line.
Oh, okay. Well, let me tell you something, Fiona. Do you know that it's better for you to do that so that when the person ghosts you or the person disappears, you don't feel it as much? I hate it when I'm speaking to a guy every single day. I'm talking, he's waking me up. Hey, gorgeous, good morning. He's sending me to bed, all of that. And then for the next 2 weeks, that becomes our routine. And then after 2 weeks, boom, literally disappears. Yeah, so I really don't think, I feel like when it comes to relationships, especially I think the older you get, you realize that there's certain people that when it doesn't work out with them, when you move on and you actually find your person, you're like, that's why it never worked out with this person.
Definitely. It's always, I feel like it's always, even in relationships, technically, if one relationship ends and you get into another one, it feels like, oh yeah, now I see why that one ended. Because you feel like, oh,
so it's
you've
one
moved
of
on
those,
to better.
you just need to get from here to there. Sometimes the process of getting from here to there can be a bit, it can be a bit much where you're crying and all over the place. Oh my God, he broke my heart and everything.
So you ain't never experienced that?
Not really. That's what I'm saying. So I've cried over a guy. I felt the void of talking to someone for a minute where you felt like this might be my person. And then it didn't quite work out. So the person ghosted me. But after a couple of weeks, I was good. And when I look back in hindsight, I'm like, yeah, this was never my person in the first place. Because there were certain things he wasn't saying. He'd never made any plans with me in the picture. So it's like, why did I ever think this was my person? Although, to be fair, if a guy says hi to me, hi Vanessa, I'm like, oh, her name. I'm already putting my first name with his surname. I'm already thinking, oh, wow, it'd be nice to move in. And do you know what I'm saying? So, and I think a lot of girls tend to do that as well without realizing it. So you're focused on the wrong things. Yeah. But if you really pay attention to the signs, you know that that person is not for me. So it's okay if he leaves. So to answer your question, have I been heartbroken? I don't think so. I've had moments where there was people I was talking to that I really fancied, but I don't think we didn't get to the point of I'm in love with you and then you walked away from me, no.
Oh, okay. Okay then, that's nice, girl. I hope it stays that way for you, girl, because these streets.
I also, because I feel like someone's about to show me shaking now. Like, for this thing you just said, eh? So, yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess you haven't experienced the ghetto of dating in Lagos.
No, I do know that dating in Lagos can be a bit...
you've not experienced it firsthand, so I'm happy for you, darling, because some of us have been served breakfast that included lunch and dinner. So not served
breakfast, but dating in Lagos in the sense that if you're talking to a guy, so if you went to a wedding... on Saturday, you met a guy, you felt like you guys, there was a vibe. And he takes your number, he calls you on Saturday, or maybe he doesn't even call you for like 2 weeks. And you're like, oh God, but there was a vibe though. Like, why didn't he call? So that's the part that I know in Lagos. It happens a lot because guess what? The same guy who was at that wedding probably went clubbing that evening, met somebody else, probably met another lady in church on Sunday.
On Sunday
morning.
And
then somebody else in traffic on Monday. Do you get what I'm saying? So like there's so many distractions, and then he went on Snapchat, he's talking to somebody else, talking to somebody else. So that's the one that I know that dating in Lagos is an extreme sport, for sure. But hopefully when you find your person, if he is a decent, intentional guy, then it's just you guys both building your empire. So
if you're liking what you're hearing about Melissa, sending your entry, link up at weddingchannelafrica.com. So now let's move into the fifth and final entry. You know what? Let's take a breather instead. We're going to go on a quick break, and when we come back, we'll dive into the fifth entry. So don't go anywhere. Welcome back to Link Up, the show where intentional love takes off and situationships come to die. So Vanessa and I are playing Cupid today. We've had entries from Kiki, Ruth, Zeno, Melissa, and we're about to go into the fifth entry. Vanessa, are you ready?
Yes, of course.
We're getting to the point where we should be linking people up.
Okay.
But yeah, let's go to the fifth entry. And this is from Chooks. He says, hello, I'm Chooks, 33 years old, a real estate consultant. Here's my truth. I don't believe in all this soulmate nonsense. Love is a strategic partnership. You bring peace and support. I bring structure and security. That said, I'm still a romantic, just a realistic one. I'll plan thoughtful dates. I'll make sure you never have to stress the small stuff. And I'll always show up when it counts. I believe in consistency, emotional safety, and growing together. Now, if you're smart, emotionally aware, and want a man who's intentional, affectionate, and drama-free, I'm your guy. Okay, Chooks. Okay, Chooks.
I feel like I want Chooks for my cousin.
Girl.
I'm sorry, can we take him off the list and keep him for my cousin? My goodness.
I just might be shooting my shot at Chooks.
No,
too,
Chooks sounds like a keeper for sure.
My goodness,
I like
yes.
that. I like that.
He's in consistency, emotional safe. He just sounds safe.
Yeah.
Okay. We're
It feels like,
definitely
look,
gonna
if
have
you know your role, I know my role. I'm ready to play it. Let's go.
Drama. Let's just do
no
this
drama. I like Chooks.
Yeah.
Do you think that we could hook Chooks up with any of the ladies that we've had?
That's what I was about to ask you, my darling. I'm thinking so. Actually, we've had some good entries
Who
from
are you
women.
leaning towards?
I mean, there's Melissa,
Kiki, and Ruth.
Ruth. That's a lot of options, actually. Okay, so we've had Zeno and Chooks. Those are the two guys we've had, right? Okay, let's check out Zeno again.
Okay.
So Zeno's the one who's never been in a serious relationship. He's 25 years old. He doesn't care much for looks. And he's down for a woman who's emotionally intelligent and can handle emotional chaos. I'm thinking Zeno and Ruth.
Zeno and Ruth.
Ruth is the Port Harcourt babe that doesn't want drama. She's clingy, jealous, and, I feel like they might both have the bandwidth to deal with each other. Do you see it or no?
Possibly. Possibly. Why Ruth over the other ladies, though? I'm just curious.
I'm just thinking, but Zeno is 25 and Ruth is 27. I don't know how she'd feel about the age gap. But what do you think?
Age is nothing but a number, though.
True that. Completely true that.
Because if he's very mature for 25, then yes, I think that is something they can walk through.
Definitely.
Chooks was 33.
Yeah, Chooks is 33.
33. How old were the other ladies again?
We have Melissa and Ruth, both 27. And then we have Kiki, who's 26.
26.
And then Zeno, who's 25.
I feel like I want Melissa with Chooks.
I think so too.
Yeah.
That's why I just said,
want
you know what,
Melissa
Chooks
with
and Melissa,
Chooks.
just hold on. Let us
Or
see
my
who we can.
cousin.
Or me, girl. Come on, girl. Root for me.
Oh, Fiona. Oh, come on.
The
Shoot your
matchmaker. It's okay.
Oh, my goodness. But
So-
I think if I had to choose, I'm leaning towards Chooks and Melissa.
I definitely agree on that.
Zeno and the first lady who said she didn't mind like short kings and
Kiki?
stuff. Kiki?
Yeah.
Yeah. I liked her entry. She sounds fun.
Yeah, I really liked her entry too. But I mean, we don't know what Zeno's like in terms of height. Although he said he didn't care much for looks.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking,
They
actually,
both are not big on she doesn't mind like height and everything, right? He's not big on looks. She doesn't mind the height. So meaning if he's tall, it's a win. If he's short, still a win. So
well,
I feel
technically,
like
she'd rather a short guy.
short
Hugging belly buttons.
is relative though, to be fair. Okay, she
Well.
is 5'2".
Yeah, she is 5'2".
So I guess anyone who's slightly, maybe her height or slightly taller.
Or maybe we should leave it to them to decide. What are you
Yeah, I
thinking,
think so.
girl? Because
I
if he
think
has
so.
other,
because
if
we can't tell Zeno's height. So yeah,
and
I'm
if he
a
has
bit-
other characteristics, that make him an ideal guy, I think she can definitely let the height thing go.
okay, yeah.
So
that sounds good.
it sounds like we have two pairs.
Sounds like a plan.
girl.
What's the first pair?
Melissa and
My
Chooks.
cousin. Oh, all right. Oh,
Girl,
awesome. To Melissa and Chooks.
Melissa and Chooks, which is agreed. Tell your
yeah.
cousin to send us an entry. Maybe we can find her another Chooks. How about
Okay,
that?
okay.
I'm sure we can.
And Zeno
and Kiki. Guys, it's another special.
So what happens to Ruth then?
Ruth, somebody might just send in an entry. Guys, please send in an entry for Ruth. She's a spec too now.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's gonna go through your phone.
If you give her a reason to.
If you give her reason to, so go through your phone. Yeah.
Okay.
I like.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Well, you
a
guys,
good
please,
one.
if you do end up going on a date, they should let us know. Do they
Oh,
let
yes,
us know?
yes, they should let us know. Actually, they're meant to let us know.
Okay.
So if it goes well, send us a message. Let us know how it goes. If the vibe is right, Kiki, I'm really hoping to hear from you. On Zeno's height and all of that. So let us know how that goes.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to hearing that. Melissa and Chooks, it felt like a match made in heaven. So guys, please make sure it works out because Chooks seems like an ideal guy for
he
many
does.
people.
He absolutely does.
Melissa, hold that man.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, my cousin's gonna grab him.
Okay, girl. I think we do have 2 matches. It's a special. Have you had fun, Vanessa, doing this?
Yeah, this is fun. Are we done?
Practically.
I was just getting warmed up.
Yeah. I mean, you can still
goodness.
tell me before I let you go. Actually, tell me what's the craziest thing a man has said to you? Someone you were probably in a talking stage with, or something he said to you that just made you realize, yep, that's not the one. Blocked, ghosted.
Oh, he said you'll make some guy very happy someday. I was like, I thought that was you.
Damn.
Jesus.
Wow.
So that was a rude awakening. I'm like, oh, you, I guess.
Wow.
So yeah, he said I'll make someone happy someday.
I wonder what you said to him that made him
I didn't say anything.
realize.
It was just, again, like I said, there's certain things. I feel like you need to pay attention to what people are saying and pay more attention to what they're not saying. And then, like I said, if I look back, there were never really plans of me like in the future. It's always I'm doing this, I'm doing this. It's not we. And then by the time you make that kind of statement, that just kind of reaffirms my thoughts. You know
definitely.
what? There was nothing serious.
You guys
here,
keep in contact after that?
No.
Oh, okay.
But I didn't block him though because I want him to see me win.
Girl, love that energy. I'm glad you weren't delusional enough to think, oh, maybe I can change his mind because many people think that way.
Listen, first of all, I don't get bored easy, but I get bored when if the energy is not being reciprocated. So I kind of know when to leave. I'm not one of those babes. I don't pack a bag and go move in with a guy and wait to be kicked out. No, I'm not that person. He will move in with me. Do you get what I'm saying? So I don't overstay my welcome at all, which is probably why when you asked, have you been heartbroken? I can't really relate. So I feel like I'm a hopeless romantic, but I'm also very realistic when it comes to like relationships and stuff. And I know that you have to kiss a few frogs to find your prince. So it's fine. It's a process. And I'm here for the process.
Okay. Speaking about being a hopeless romantic, my final question for you is, what's the craziest thing you've done for love?
Oh, what's the craziest thing I've done for love? Yeesh, that's a good question. I don't think I've done anything crazy. I think I've played it
You
safe.
just said you're a hopeless romantic.
Yeah,
How
hopeless
do you
romantic, but like crazy in the sense of crazy. No, I don't think so.
No,
Cooked for a guy, but that's not crazy.
that's not crazy.
Yeah, I don't think I've done anything crazy. You know, back then when the stories were trending on Twitter, big out Waja. I was like, I would even go from VI to Lekki. My goodness, maybe I'm a lazy, hopeless lover. I don't know.
I think you should retract.
I've never, that
Retract
whole, like,
that statement. You're not a hopeless romantic. Give
No,
it back.
I am, but I just told you I'm very realistic.
Well, you're so
as well.
logical. How you?
Yeah, but you can balance both. So hopeless romantic in the sense that when you start talking to someone, you're all lovey-dovey. You allow yourself be in that moment. You can live in the moment. But if we're not talking, then it's fine. But I'm not going to do anything ridiculous like, okay, nighttime, it's raining and I'm jogging to you. I'm standing outside your house saying, please take me back.
That is being a hopeless romantic.
No. Okay, maybe I'm not then. I don't know.
Yes, it's established you're not. Oh my God, Vanessa, it's been so much fun having you on the episode.
It's been an absolute pleasure. Please bring me back.
Girl, I want you to come back.
And I want to know what happens with Chooks and Melissa. If it doesn't work out, Chooks.
All right, guys, it's been a fantastic episode. Thank you for tuning in. So please send us your entries, link up our wedding channel, Africa. Send us, entries just like one of these people. And if you think you're the man for Ruth, because Ruth is the only woman standing on this episode, so please send us a message. And for those of you who's getting linked up, let us know how it goes. And if it gets all the way to the point of marriage, invite us to your wedding. Guys, it's been a great one, and we'll see you on the next episode. Toodles.